At one time, this was hundreds of years ago, they actually built big kites that lifted up a human being so they can be really high in the air to see where their enemies were. Thousands of miles away. It was really ingenious. What a great idea. Yes, they can actually, if you lift a human being way up high without the aircraft into the air, they can actually see the army coming far, far away. It's really, really smart. And what about this? Kites were used to inspire what? I like to travel. What do they inspire? Come on, think. Andre. Airplanes, absolutely. Right? A lot of physics can be answered of the principles of flight. How in the world? Why is this flying? So they figured out through the kite how to build airplanes, which is really neat. What else do I have? So Leonardo da Vinci, anybody hear about him? He really studied flight for the first time, and that was in the year 1480. That was hundreds of years ago. For temperature, they wanted to see, you know when you go up higher and higher, it gets colder and colder and colder before it gets hotter and hotter? So they wanted to record that. Benjamin Franklin and the lightning and thunder tracing, that was in the year 1752, so good for you. 1894, the human was lifted to look for enemies, used to receive radio messages, which is amazing over mountains. Cameras were raised in 1906. Who said they had to attach cameras? Good for you. And then the stunt kite was actually invented, and those are really fun. Those are the ones we were talking about in 1972. So that was really less than 40 years ago. Stunt kites have 2 strings, and you can do lots of neat maneuvers. Okay, so a little history there. It's really neat. China definitely was the leader, but Japan uses it too. Korea as well.